Oh, Paisan, welcome to Cooking with Carbonaro. The first thing we're gonna make is the namesake, some carbonara sauce. But before we have carbonara sauce, what we need is some fresh pasta to enjoy it with. So, here we have 3/4 of a cup of white flour and 1/4 cup of semolina. And we're gonna make a nice little well in the middle here, you see, just like that. And we're gonna throw some eggs in that bitch. And one thing no recipe is complete without is some beer. So we're going to take these murdered baby birds and... Oh, right in the middle, just like that. Nice. Now, before you start the kneading process, you're going to want to just mix it around a little bit, break up that yolk, get it all introduced, friendly here. Alright, so we got a little hunk of dough. And what you're going to want to do is lightly flour that surface, or else it's going to stick like a pishkadil to a leg on a hot day. I'm going to show you a little bit with one hand. I don't got a co-host here, so I got nobody to film for me while I work. But really what you want to do is press it out nice and flat like that. Roll it back a little bit, press it again. Roll and press. We'll get back to you when it's done. Now look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So the next step is you're going to want to cut this bitch in half. And you're going to want to roll it out nice and flat. Look at that. Beautiful. Flatter than my high school girlfriend. Hey, Darlene. Hope you're watching. Alright, so what you're going to do now is you're going to take a little cornmeal, spread it right on there so it doesn't stick, and you're going to fold it over itself. Just like that. Real nice. Hey, what do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta! Alright, now you're going to take your knife and you're just going to cut. Nice and thin. Oh my god, I'm better than Salazzo with a knife. Look at that. Nice, beautiful, even ribbon. And of course, the secret ingredient. More beer. Now you're just going to want to put a nice clean dish towel over a chair. Let it hang to dry for about a half hour. Alright, so we got all the ingredients here, ready to get started. We got 3 egg yolks and 1 whole egg. Some diced pancetta. 1 clove of garlic crushed. Pat of butter. Some black pepper. And almost 1/4 cup of cheese, a little less. Alright, so first in with the butter. And just a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna let that warm up with our pancetta. Of course, nice clean hands. That butter's nice and melted. In with the garlic. We're just gonna let it all sweat. By the way, all you broads out there in the internet world who think that, you know, a European accent and a man who can cook is sexy, how you doing? By the way, I should mention that at this juncture, your pasta should be in a pot of boiling water while you sweat your stuff. Alright, and if your pancetta starts spitting at you, the first thing you do is you hit it with a good oh! Then you lower the flame. Now the pancetta is almost ready, so you're going to want to try a piece of pasta. And I don't think it was quite ready, but you got to try again, so you're going to want to try a piece of pasta. Alright, well, while everybody's over here doing their thing, what you're going to want to do is you're going to come over here to your eggs. Make sure they're nice and well beaten. Toss in your cheese. Mix it together. Oh, and try a piece of pasta. Now this is just about ready to go, so we're going to take this piece of garlic. Get it the fuck out of here. Alright, so our pasta's ready. Now here's where the real magic happens. You're going to turn off the flame from both sides, right? And you're going to take this pasta here and you're going to put it over here in the pan. I'm going to stir all that around in here. And let the water cool off the pan as you go. Because if you put the eggs in too soon, what you're going to get is scrambled eggs. And that's not what you want. You want a nice creamy sauce. We're also going to ladle in just a little bit of that pasta water. Just to let that starch thicken it up a little bit. Make it nice and creamy. Alright, now listen to that. Nice and quiet. We're not frying anymore. We're just at the right temperature where it's going to cook these eggs. But it's not going to fry them. Now look at that there. Beautiful. Creamy. Nice. Top with a little bit of cheese. Serve the hungry Italians.